Hello, epic gamers! Today I will be giving a guide on how to have the best start playing as the nation of Nitra, which you can release from Hungary. So the first thing you should do is buy a level 2 advisors, and one administrative one and a military one as Hungary. Put your focus into military tech. Go into the estates and squeeze everything you can from them. You can give over 100 influence to nobility because, well, we will solve that later. You have to give this one province to the burghers, so you can get more power from them. You can just take the admiral out. Next you have to delete these forts. You won't be needing them, and it will weaken Hungary. Then you put some rivals. You should pick these rivals because because you do not want Hungary to ally with them once you gain your independence. Next you lower your maintenance, your forts and your armies, and you delete your fleets. Then you unpause the game. You will start getting a disaster, aristocratic coup, but that will be soon fixed. Once this event comes, you pick the strong noble, because you need tech and admin points. On August, put your army maintenance back up. And equip the general you got. Use your king because he's better than the normal general. On the 11th of November, start revoking the nobility's territories, so you can because you want to prevent the disaster from happening. They will rebel, but that shouldn't be a problem because you have such a strong general. Once the disaster is prevented, lower your maintenance again and start fabricating a claim on Austria. Because you want to attack Austria, and this meant release Tyrol and Styria, so we will have an easier time expanding into the HRE as Slovakia. You can try to get some allies, but they will probably not help you because everybody is friendly with the Emperor. Start sinking your diplomatic points into Hont, the Hont province. You should be doing it because it's a gold province and you will be getting a lot of money from it once you release yourself as Nitra. If an ally decides to call you into a war, you can just decline. No one cares about your reputation. You won't be staying with this nation for too long. You should fabricate on a province that doesn't have a fort, so basically anything but Vienna. I will fabricate on Graz. When you get the 4th military tech, declare war on Austria. One additional reason why we want to take up as fast as possible with Hungary is because the vassals, the nations you release, will have the same tech level as the parent nation. So you can give yourself a tech boost like this. When you declare war, build 5 mercenaries. If you don't have enough money, take on some debts. It won't matter in the long run. As you can see, I'm stack wiping all of his armies because we have the early tech level advantage. This is a complete steamroll. As you can see, the war didn't last even half a year, and I've already killed 600,000 enemy soldiers. Now, you just have to occupy all of the enemy provinces so you can 100% peace him. If you are curious why we left these 2 forts here, these 3, it is because they will spawn within it is because you can release Croatia and Transylvania, and then you can ally with them and fight against Hungary together. So you will basically have all of these forts on your side, which will help in the war. Once you reach admin level 4, take on some debts and build churches in all the Slovakian cores. If by any chance you get some rebels, separatists, make sure you kill them. You don't want any nations which won't be your vassals. When you get enough war score to demand the independence of Styria and Tyrol, you can go ahead and do it. Don't demand money because we want to keep Hungary weak. But you can demand some treaty changes or returns if you have enough war score for it. But we want to speed this up, so just send those demands. Now when you look at the technological map mode, you can see that we are still have the best tech on the whole map except the Ottomans. And now, with those spare diplo points, we're gonna develop Poznany and Hont. So put some development into your gold mine and develop this province. So because it will be useful when you get independence. As you saw by that event, Renaissance just spawned. You can wait for once it spawns and then develop your provinces, but it's really not a big deal. But if you really want to make minimax, you can do that. Now, when you want to play as Nitra, the steps you want to take is release Transylvania, Croatia. Then you have to dissolve your alliances and try to send insult to any powerful nations which you are friendly with, to make sure that Hungary won't align with them while you are a vassal and you have a truce. Now before you release yourself as Slovakia, make sure you steal this Zemplén province from Transylvania. Now release yourself as a vassal of Hungary. Now you have a 5-year truce during which you will build up your armies, and then eventually you can ally yourself with Hungary's vassals, and you declare a war of independence. It should be relatively easy. If Hungary does get any allies, you will probably have higher tech levels than them, so it should be an easier fight. And you will be able to expand into the HRE when you improve relations with the Emperor, so you can join it. And this is how you get a good start as Nitra. Thanks for following my guide, and subscribe for more good content. Oh yes.